All right, ladies and gentlemen, got to talk about something that's very heavy on me right now, man. My heart is broken. Can you see how broken my heart is? Very broken. My watch collection, it's ruined. I ruined it. I didn't mean to ruin it, but, I realized it was ruined. My daughters were looking at my watch box the other day, and they said, "Dad, all your watches look the same, man. Are you just buying the same watch over and over and over again?" And I said, "Yeah, I am. I can't help it. I mean, I have a disease. It's not just a watch addiction, but it's a very specific type of watch addiction. Vintage diver watches on tropic straps or waffles, something like that." And my daughters just said, "Oh, it's okay, we love you." And so I was just thinking, I ruined my collection, and I want you guys to know, I didn't try to ruin it. I didn't try to ruin my collection. It happened, I just succumbed to nostalgia. I succumbed to nostalgia. I'm just trying to pose casually here so you can see the Seiko SLA-023. What is nostalgia? Well, nostalgia literally means homesickness, but not your home, but your youth. You're really longing to be young again, man. I want to be able to throw a spiral football 50 yards without hurting my shoulder, put my socks on, standing up. I want to have a full head of hair with Herbal Essence shampoo. I want to be buffed so I can be the hero in the Fantastic Voyage with Raquel Welch as they stick us in a miniature submarine. And yet, look at me, man. I'm bald. I take 3 naps a day. I put prunes on my brand cereal. I call my doctor, or I don't even call him. I email him asking about the side effects of statins. It's just, what happened to my mighty roar, man? All you can do now is just hear me chugging a glass of Ensure. And I think what happened was, regarding my watch collection, 2 years ago I turned 60, and I just had this nostalgia for vintage diver watches, mostly on tropic straps, sometimes a waffle. It was like I had this image of me on Life magazine, 1967, wearing a 67 Seiko diver, probably the most famous year they had one. And I'm wearing orange bathing trunks, I got striated pecs, and I'm just so young, and then I'm hanging out with Raquel Welch, she's at the beach asking me what time it is, and it was really just an attempt to be young again. And it's kind of fun, I mean, what are you going to do? So I discovered that my joy in watch collecting comes from nostalgia. And honestly, I don't want to change. You can't take this away from me. You can't take this away from me. I don't want to change. I don't want to change my watch collection. I don't even have a wish list right now for a watch because I got such a nice little collection. I have 6 watches in my rotation. I have a 7th watch, a beater, which I rarely wear. And my daughters say I've lost my way in the collection. And I tell my daughters, you want to have a watch collection, you do it. That's your thing. So I want to talk about my watch collection today. I got to change topics now. I'm moving on. I'm going to talk about 2 things today. Halloween. Had Halloween. And I handed out the candy. My daughters went out. I hope it was their last one. I got some rules to give to you about Halloween, some things I noticed about Halloween. So I'm pivoting from my nostalgic watch collection to Halloween. By the way, this is on my brand new Nikon Z30 camera. So it's kind of just a very, you're on the cutting edge here. This is experimental substation here. But I notice some stuff. First of all, my daughters, what do they dress up as? Characters from The Nightmare Before Christmas, My daughters are 13. They're as big as my college students. They're all dressed up, in their fancy outfits. And I'm looking at them. I'm going, you don't look like kids. You don't look like middle school kids trick-or-treating. You look like adults. You look like Helena Bonham Carter showing up at the doorstep. It's awkward, man. This has got to be your last Halloween. I got dudes showing up for candy. They're bigger than me. They look like Larry Zonka. Look like Dick Butkus about to tackle me. Am I giving you candy or are we doing football scrimmage? So if you're so big, you look like an adult, I don't think you should be trick-or-treating. That's just a rule I want to get into the system here. Another thing I noticed, some parents are letting their tiny little bitty kids walk up my porch steps. And these kids are small. They're 2, they're 3 years old. And then they're going to fall flat on their face. This is called Halloween. It's not called Sue My Family. It's not a lawsuit against my family. So if you can't pick up your kid, just don't go. Don't go. Speaking of kids, a kid hacked all over me. My wife says, dude, you got to go put some hand sanitizer on before it's too late. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have to wear a hazmat suit to answer the door, you probably should stay home. Stay home, take a COVID test, come back next year. It's just candy. You don't need to get me sick. You don't need to get the public sick. So I just wanted to bring that up. Those are some other things I noticed as well. Aggression. Some of you guys are aggressive. I got this bowl of candy, and you guys are like vultures. You're grabbing with a lot of aggression. My wife said, don't even let them see the bowl. Keep the bowl behind the door. You hand them 2 pieces of candy. So I tried doing that, and these greedy vultures, man, their hand was going around the door and reaching into the bowl. And now I got to come up with a new system. I'm going to get a chute where I blow through like a bamboo chute, and I just blow the candy through it. It'll be like 20 feet between me and the trick-or-treater, and that's going to go over quite well. I got one more rule. Don't use a backpack to carry candy. One kid, he's got a backpack, the zipper got stuck. And dude, there's a long line of kids waiting behind you. Your zipper malfunction's not my problem. You want to be a loser? Go to the airport and try sticking your overstuffed luggage in the overhead compartment bin. It's the same principle. So I got some rules for next Halloween. I got my nostalgic watch collection going on. I've got my high protein whey Ensure waiting for me. I'm waiting for an email back from my doctor. I got it all going on today now. Now I'm going to go on my Schwinn Aerodyne bike, burn off 600 calories, and then I'll pat myself on the back and take one of my 3 naps a day. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think of this brand new high-tech Nikon Z30 camera, which replaces my 9-year-old Canon T5 Rebel. Not T5 Rebel, man. The volume, the sound just went completely out. So here it is, man. It's a new world, isn't it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out.